Alright. Welcome to this channel. My name is Deejay Iconiqq and I want to welcome you to Iconiqq TV. And this show reminds me of a time that I was in school back in Egerton University, Nakuru Town campus. We used to have a show. Let me tell you how this podcast was born. We used to have a radio show by the name Weekend na Reggae. A big shout out to DJ Drupart and Realest Gabu. Those were my partners. I was the DJ and Gabu would be the host and Drew would be on our social media side. A big blessing. So this reminds me how I used to keep time. Yeah. At 3 p.m. I'd be there in the studio setting up my machines and making sure that everything is working totally fine. Yeah. And I've been asking myself, why don't I give this show the same energy, the same vibe, yeah, and let it come from within? Because now this is my own thing. I do not need anyone. I don't have to ask anyone, hey, at what time are we supposed to start our show? Hey, where are you? The show is almost starting. No, I am going to hold myself accountable for this show. Yeah. In the morning, after my workouts, I've decided that I'll be here at around 9:30. I should be up on air. And soon enough, once I get my own things right, that is my internet, my computer and my mic and my visuals, that is the camera, a good phone probably, I'll make sure that I'll try and start a live session. So every time that you're at work, whether you're at home, whether you're waking up, at around 9:30, I'll be up on air. At 10:15, I'll be signing out. Just a small show for you to enjoy wherever you are. Alright, today is on a Thursday, Throwback Thursday. I have started with my throwback story. And right now, I want to tell you something. Hey. Okay, let me take a breather because I didn't have much things prepared for you. I just want to do. Yeah. So for these first few episodes of this podcast, now we are at episode 13. Is it 13? Wait. Yeah, episode 13. I'm just trying to practice, getting the habit of doing it, showing up. And then as we go by, I'll come up with a beautiful structure of how the show flows. That is from the introduction, our first topic of the day, what's popping, what's happening around us in the country, in Kenya, globally. Yeah. You know, for instance, the Worldcoin in Kenya, has it been banned or what is really happening to that coin? People sold out their biometric data, their irises, yeah, to the globe. Is it not the globe, but an orb by Worldcoin? You know, Worldcoin comes from the CEO of ChatGPT. Is it ChatGPT? OpenAI, let's say OpenAI. So, if you sold your eyes, your biometric data for the small fee, is your own problem. We don't know where that data will be used, but in Kenya, the government has just realized, our citizens are selling their own data out there. And this company that they're selling the data, we do not have a story. We don't know where they're taking our citizens. So, it was a little bit late for the government to protect its citizens. Yeah. And there have been jokes online that your eyes are going to be shut down. Obviously, they're not going to be shut down, but it's your data. You've sold it out. Yeah. To an international company. Anyway, so that is one thing. Those are the topics that I'm telling you, things that we'll be talking about. If you're in Kenya, you know this guy by the name Mandago. Mandago has been arrested by the DCI. In regard to, there is this story, the corruption story where they're supposed to take students abroad to study, and here they are. They ate all the money. Their children are abroad already, and the children that they were supposed to help are still in Kenya, lamenting. Yeah. In Kenya, education is something only for the rich. If you want the best education in Kenya, it's only for the rich. Otherwise, you'll suffer through help, through bursaries. Your parents and everyone will sell their properties for you to go to school. And so once you're out of school, you'll realize, oh my goodness, I should have taken that money, done a small course out here, something that I can just apply immediately I'm out of school, yeah, or something like I never completed school, but I have valuable skills. I can come up with this podcast. I'm good with the computer. I'm good with videos and photos, with thumbnails. So I decided to create something of my own. That is what school should teach you. Yeah. Don't go there saying that the education system of Kenya is a scam or blah, blah, blah. Like I started this statement. It's not a scam. What do you do with the little knowledge that you get in? Yeah. Don't say, oh, we are being taught theory and everything. No, open your eyes. You know where you are coming from. You know that you do not have generational wealth. You do not have monies from your family. Yeah. Your family does not have businesses for you to inherit or property for you to inherit. So you have to make your own things. Yeah. The best part is having your own thing and managing your own time. So these are the topics that I'm telling you about, things that we'll be doing each and every day. Life as it is, it's always now or never. Yeah, this is Iconiqq TV, and we are the Iconiqq team. I'll always remind you that each and every day the sun rises. And speaking of the sun, today the sun is not out, but the weather is chilly. As long as you see me in a t-shirt, just know this is my favorite kind of weather. T-shirt weather, sun out. We don't need sweater. Hey, my goodness. Busy signal. Once the sun started coming out, I started singing that song in my head. I love this type of weather. I hate cold, and I'd always say that I hate cold weather in this show. Yeah. So if you're new here, this is Iconiqq Podcast. Soon enough, once I get my machines right, I will integrate the Iconiqq show so that we are in a position to react to different videos online. As you can see, I do not have access to the internet because I'm just using the resources that I have. I do not want to use the negative language that, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. I want to say that I have this phone, I have this mic, and I have this laptop. So what can that do? Minimum viable product. Same thing. Should I give you advice right now? No, I know that you're going to run away. Because in my book and books that I've read, I've realized that the easiest way to lose friends is to give unsolicited advice. Have you ever sat down with a friend just to converse, and while you are conversing, you just want to share a story? You just, when you're talking to friends, things do come up, but you just want to share. You just want someone to listen. You're not asking for help. You just want to share it out. But then the person you are sharing to turns into a lecture. Yeah. Now they start advising you. You didn't ask for help. You only wanted to air your views, your opinion, what's bothering you. But then it becomes an advice. Now you have to sit there and start listening. It's crazy. I don't want you to do that. I want us to interact. I want us to talk. Yeah. Tell me in the comments, how's your life going? How are things? Ask me questions about life. Ask me how to set up this podcast. Tell me that you want me to teach you this and that. In this channel, you realize I am good in fitness. And I am good in, as I have said, technical work. You'll find that I have done a few tutorials about virtual DJ and Serato DJ. Soon enough, I don't have to do whatever I was going soon enough. I was going to say that soon enough I'll be doing tutorials where I'll be DJing and everything. No. I don't want to promise you that, but I'll be here. That is one thing that I want to promise you, that I'll be here. I'll always show up. This is my own legacy. Yeah. Even if I die today, I know that you will come here. I have more than 600 videos on this channel that you can keep watching each and every day as you remember me. So the other day, I lost a friend. And the other day, I'm talking of COVID times. He was not suffering from COVID. He had just finished Form 4. That is my best buddy since we were small. You know that friend when you are little kids, that one best friend that whenever you're bored, you go to that friend's place. Or wherever they are bored, they come to your place. You hang out. Your parents are buddies. Yeah. And you're also neighbors. So the bond is really tight. So one time during COVID times, with another friend of mine in Nakuru, that time I was in Nakuru, somewhere in the Rift Valley, with another childhood friend, we were just hanging out. We had just bought some things. we were heading to my crib to enjoy our goodies. You know when I'm talking about goodies, what I'm talking about, yeah? So on the way, he tells me, my guy, do you know that our bestie from our childhood life is no more? I'm like, what the fuck, man? What are you telling me right now? And who is that? Then he tells me, you remember your buddy? He's no more. Oh, God. The dude was destined for a good life. He had just finished school in 2019, and here we are in 2020 April, and he's no more. Yeah? He's even yet to receive his KCSE results. And then the worst part is that he died a painful death. He just had a stomach ache, intense one, in the middle of the night. I don't know whether it was ulcers or whatever it is. Then by morning, he was gone. He was dead. Oh, man. So last night, I lacked sleep because of, lately I've been having issues with my jaw because I had a molar extracted and the pain is... I just woke up in the middle of the night around 2 a.m. Then at 3 a.m. because I could not sleep, I just decided to go online. And those times there are so many thoughts that come up in your head. And I just went to Facebook, looked for him just to see his pictures. And I'll say that I felt some bit of peace when I saw his pictures and realized, life is short. You are here one moment and tomorrow you're gone. So what will you leave us with? Yeah. He was just a good buddy. R.I.P. to Kevo. I don't know whether I'll say see you soon, but when people die, nobody knows where they go. In the other podcast, I was telling you, for Christians, it's always life and it's always heaven and hell. For Muslims, is it similar? Jahannam, I don't know. And then we have Hindus and so many other religions out there. Yeah. What do you believe in? What will happen when you die? Where will you go? Yeah. What will you leave behind? It's funny that each and every day we just wake up closer to our last day on earth. I lost my mom. It was really painful. And that was the day that I woke up to this life. Oh, God. This thing is home right now. Now, everyone else that dies, it breaks my heart a little bit, but then it's like my heart has hardened. I should put that metallic sound. It's life. So let's take a moment of silence for every people that we've lost. We are paying tribute to everyone out there who has lost their lives, our friends, people that we know, family members, that is relatives. Just say it is a journey of life, and that is the life that we live. Yeah. So each and every day we wake up, do the most, look for money. I've realized that in town here, where I live, in this urban center, money is always the thing that you must have for you to survive. But in the village, as long as you have a place to sleep, you're not paying rent, you can farm, there is water in the river, there is rain, there are fruits, there are animals, you can rear chicken, goats, cows. For your sustainability, you don't even need money except just to get a few things. But when you come to the urban centers, for instance, I have to pay rent for this house. Or if I default, then that means I'll be out of this house. Yeah. And I have to do this podcast just to get that 110 shilling that will add up to my rent. It's crazy, man. Recently, talking with one of my friends, we realized that you could be suffering, but your neighbor could be rejoicing. Those are the dynamics of life. Another time, I was sleeping hungry, and my neighbor in the next building, that is from my balcony, I can see their balcony. It's like they are not adjacent, but they are closer. They were having a party with their friends, and you could see that they had food, and they even disposed some on in their dustbin. You could just see them throw remains of food, and I am sleeping hungry. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Or what am I not doing? It's like every day I'm always complaining how broke I am, yet I'm not taking any action. These are the dynamics of life. If you don't do something about your own life, nothing will come to you. Yeah. In your scarcity mindset, in your victim mode, when you're seated and saying how bad life is, people are out there doing the most. Where I'm seated right now, there's a construction going on. Right about 200 meters from where I am, I can see a tipper, a lorry, a truck offloading concrete. Is it concrete? Ballast. Yeah, ballast. And I can see men doing the most. They are coordinating, they are working. Yeah. So if I was not doing this podcast and I was just here seated looking for them, looking at them and saying how broke I am, yet it's only 200 meters away, I can just join them and work throughout the day and make a few coins. Yeah. But I decided to do this podcast. Yeah. They are doing their own thing and I am doing my own thing over here because I want to change the state of my life. Yeah. So back to what I was telling you about minimum viable product. Minimum viable product, MVP. That means you look at yourself, shrink yourself down, and ask yourself, what do you have on your hands that you can use to pursue that particular goal that you want to achieve? That is the only way that you get yourself out of poverty, out of trouble. Personally, I am not from a well-off family. I am the one who is supposed to save myself and save my family, I'd say. But I'm not giving myself that task of saving my family. And no, I'm only looking out for myself right now. Yeah. So that once my cup is full, this one is not full. I wanted to give an analogy, but when my cup is full, I can share. Sometimes people do talk of black tax. This is where most black people and Africans, once you make some small money, you take it upon yourself to help your family, maybe to school your siblings, to help to build a house for your pops, for your mom, for your auntie, whoever raised you. And then you find that you're forgetting about your own well-being. Yeah. And the trouble comes in when you start complaining how bad life is. Now you have to help your family. No, help yourself first. Help yourself first. Yeah. So that you can help your family willingly, with one clean heart, without complaints. And that is why I say each and every day when you wake up, always have a plan for that day. Don't let the day, the weather, decide anything that you're going to do. Take action. Take action. Alright? Take action. Anyway, on other news, there's been an ongoing discussion on social media about what TikTok is really doing in our Kenyan society. Why is there an uproar about TikTok? Because some women out there are doing some nasty things. And you know, TikTok is a good platform to sell your products. It's a good place for exposure of your brand. So many people, we have seen so many stars come out of TikTok here in Kenya. starting with our very own Aziad. There are other dancers. So many dancers are making. I was once a dancer a long time ago, but I realized that in Kenya, it's really hard to make it as a dancer. But now we have TikTok. People are dancing on TikTok and making it big, cashing out each and every day. But there's this other side, the midnight club, the 3 a.m. club on TikTok. Women out there have turned TikTok into an OnlyFans platform. Yeah, where they are selling nudes. They are, I'll say, helping men wank, fap, masturbate for 100 shillings, 150 shillings. And these are women. They even have extra phones to handle the transactions on live sessions. Yeah. Oh, send this amount of money, I'm going to send you my nudes. And it's crazy, man. So how many people are watching? There are kids there who have phones at home. It's 3 a.m. And forget about the kids. What are we doing to ourselves? Yeah. Is it that bad that we need to masturbate each and every day to online strangers? Yeah. This is a discussion. I'd like to see what happens to TikTok. The other day we saw that in the US, there was an issue with the app concerning its privacy and the data that collects from Americans. Yeah. Now here in Kenya, I don't know what will happen. I really want to see how it goes, because in Kenya, we usually take actions when things are way too bad. Too bad. Such that the government cannot save us. No one can save us. Yeah, when things are too far gone. When things are far too. What do you think will happen? Let me know in the comments. My energy is going down. I wanted to keep this show up there. Let me know what you want me to bring to you on this show. I'll be doing it. Do I want to promise to you each and every day? Oh God, oh God, oh God. This is an experiment that I'm doing. I want to do it each and every day. Sending myself out here, giving all my energy to this podcast. And I know that we're going to do great things. Most of the time, we are always planning and saying, I want to do this, I want to do that. No, just say, this is what I do. This is what I usually wake up to do each and every day. This is me. This is what I am building. This is what I've been building for the last 3 years. Yeah? Don't be that person who's always planning. Nataka kufanya hivi. I want to do this. I want to do that. So that's it. That's it for this video. I want to wish you a good day. As always, remember to drink some water, exercise, eat clean food. JERF. That is Jaff. Is it Jaff or Jeff? Just eat real food. That is the gospel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.